Hi there, and welcome to another great episode of Money Moves with Debt Rescue. This month our focus is on consumers in South Africa and how they are affected by their finances. Remember to click the subscribe and like buttons, and please remember to comment in the comment box below. When you're young and starting out your career, it's a very exciting time, and it's very exhilarating thinking of the future and all the wonderful things you're going to do. And as life happens, sometimes you will end up in a job where it turns out exactly what you wanted, and sometimes not so much. And if you're very lucky, you end up in a career that you absolutely love. But regardless, in spite of some of all of the best planning we can put in place, there might come a time where your finances are in a situation where you might need help. In spite of all of the planning you've done, things might happen, life might happen, and you end up in a situation where you are not exactly where you had planned for your financial future to have been. And you end up living from one payday to the next, where 2 days after payday and the debit orders have run, you cannot wait for the next one to arrive again. The stresses around finances and financial planning is something that can lead not only to impact on your financial well-being, but also that of your physical as well as emotional well-being. And it's also often the period where we see an increase in those month-end payday loans, where you are literally taking a loan directly after payday to make it through to the next payday. It's important to note that debt isn't the answer always when it comes to these situations. Making small changes into your habits will see you through and make sure that you are able to, in the long run, stick to your financial goals and planning that you had. By making these small changes, they become new habits. And with these, in the long run, we will reap the benefits of being able to see the improvement in our financial health. So here are a few small but powerful changes you can make in your life that will not only improve in the short term, but specifically in the long term once you've mastered them. The first powerful financial practice is learning to say no. Everywhere we look, there is someone who will be asking money from you. Because of our financial decisions are usually tied to deep-seated emotional ones, we end up parting with our finances because of guilt, fear, resentment, willingness to please, and so on. Learning to say no, I am not in a position to assist you at this time, will work wonders for your financial health. This means saying no to family, friends, and basically anyone that you meet who is asking for financial assistance. A wonderful gem of wisdom to remember in these moments when it gets difficult is you cannot be of any service to anyone if you have not fixed yourself first. This is permission to begin building your financial health until you are at such a stage where you feel completely confident about the future. Until then, if you cannot, you should not. The second powerful financial practice is learning to see the difference between momentary luxury that will depreciate the second that you purchase it from lasting wealth. You're not building a career, working every single day only to throw your hard-earned money into something that will simply bring you temporary relief. You are working to build wealth, to maximize the return on the hours that you put in. You're working to build a life for yourself and your family, if you have one, to enhance your lifestyle. Whatever this means to you, if you are living month to month, you are most certainly not doing this. Trying to keep those two words in your mind throughout the day, and especially when you make financial decisions. Wealth or luxury? Wealth will get you where you want to go. Luxury will keep you where you do not want to be. The third powerful financial practice is to save money. The best method to save your money is not in a bank account, but in assets. However, a bank account is a fantastic place to start. And if you've not started saving and are also not able to start, try cutting back on one single 5 Rand a week, then 10, then 50, and then 100 Rand. This may seem small, but building the saving mindset is one of the most powerful gifts you can give to yourself. Saving allows you to work for something. It allows you to see your hard work every day in front of your eyes and remember why you are doing what you're doing. Balancing the book of life towards a positive and not a negative balance can take a while, but the importance is to begin shifting your mindset and focus to building your wealth and not building a wealthy looking life with luxuries that will never get you where you want to be. This week we touched on some of the more sensitive items in your financial health. But it's important to remember that your financial health affects your livelihood. And if you can control the aspects that could potentially affect your emotional as well as your physical well-being in the long term, it's something that is well worth investing in. Join us next week when we show you how to use the SMART framework to set real and achievable financial goals. To make your life easier, click on the subscribe button and you will be notified the second our content is released. Make sure to leave a comment down below to share your powerful financial practices.